do all of that so we could bring in Stephen A. Smith and Herman Edwards for a SportsCenter live vote. You, the viewer, and Facebook user will determine who makes a more compelling argument to the question, who's the better pure scorer, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant? Herm says Kobe, Stephen A. going to side with MJ. Go to SportsCenter's Facebook page right now. Vote as often as you want on the topic. 3 minutes on the clock. Herm, start, go, Kobe.
Well, I'm going to say Kobe Bryant. I know a lot of people look at me like I'm crazy, but I look at Kobe Bryant in this sense. Comes in the league as a young player. His first 3 years really didn't get to play a lot, didn't start. But when you watch him develop his game as a player, he has a complete game. And I think he's probably the best player in basketball with the mid-range jumper. Not the flying high act like he used to do his rookie year. He's gotten a little older. But you talk about the 12-foot jump shot in that area, he is prolific. Best scorer, in my opinion, with the clutch basket. In other words, when it's contested, guys are all on him. Kobe always seems to make the shot. And I'm going to go with Kobe Bryant. Like Michael Jordan, best player ever to play in basketball. I get that part. But scoring-wise, I believe Kobe Bryant gets that title.
Well, first of all, I think it's important to note that you have to dismiss any argument that Herm Edwards says about the Lakers because he has absolutely no objectivity whatsoever. This is the same man that thought that they were going to have a parade
and
said get the parade ready. So he doesn't have any credibility whatsoever with the Lakers. But to get to the basketball point, I certainly can't sneeze at the thought of anybody thinking that Kobe is more of a prolific scorer because clearly his ability to shoot the three-point shot, to shoot from long range is exceptional. There's no doubt about that. But Michael Jordan was a scoring machine. Ultimately, his game evolved inside and out. He always attacked the rim with an aerial assault that Kobe Bryant, despite his supreme athleticism, has never had. Not to mention, you have to remember that Kobe Bryant is more apt to rely upon a long-range, low-percentage shot because he can make those shots, whereas Michael Jordan didn't mess around with that stuff. He would simply attack the basket, he'd yam it on your face, he'd lay it in, or he'd get to the free throw line considerably more. So Coach has a point about Kobe having a better perimeter game. The problem is a perimeter game is not a high percentage shot. Michael Jordan engaged in far more high percentage shots than Kobe Bryant does, and as a result has a better career shooting percentage. So he was more proficient offensively, and that's the difference.
Stephen A. And Michael Jordan is a physical basketball player. He's more powerful than Kobe Bryant. There's a reason that his shooting percentage is higher. He was a slam dunker now. Michael Jordan went to the basket, rightly so. He's a big physical basketball player. But I'm talking about the contested shot when guys are draped all on Kobe Bryant. He always seems to make that shot. That little shot that is hard in basketball to make, that little 10 to 12 footer that you see every night in basketball that guys miss that shot. That is like a layup for Kobe Bryant.
Well, Coach, what I'm saying in response and as a retort to that is simple. You have a point there, but Michael Jordan didn't mess around. He would attack you. He doesn't play around with that. When you talk about contested shots, most of the shots that Michael Jordan took in his career were contested. It wasn't some layup line allowing him to dunk or allowing him to shoot a 10 to 12-foot shot or perfecting his turnaround baseline jump shot. These are things that he conducted and under duress. It's something that Michael Jordan made an art. It's something that Kobe Bryant ultimately emulated. So one thing I've learned is that no matter how great the student becomes, never dispute who the master is.
I wanted to ask Stephen A. a question, but they're telling me to stop, but I'm going to go ahead anyway. Let me ask you something, Stephen A. Earlier today, did you have a debate about who was the best Laker player ever?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
I want you to take a look at this basketball right here. Can we zoom in on this basketball, please? Can we got it?
Yep.
I don't know if you can see this, Stephen A., but this is an NBA basketball.
I can't see it.
Okay? And David Stern's name on it, but there's a picture of a guy dribbling the ball. You know who that guy is? Will you tell me, please?
Spalding?
Yes. You know who's the guy on the basketball, on the logo? What's his name?
Jerry West, what are you trying to say?
That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Excuse me.
Jerry West. That's all I got to say. I'm done.
This is not a Laker debate.
Magic Johnson, 5. 5 titles for Magic Johnson. End of that discussion.
The ball, plays with
I don't care.
He's
that doesn't mean he should be.
This is
You're
my
talking
show.
to somebody
You
who
guys
believes that
be
Michael
quiet.
Jordan should be on the logo.
Pipe down.
Hadn't changed yet.
I will have security remove you both.
Henderson.
Thank you. Jordan wins 61%. Excellent. 1.5 million votes cast in that thing. 1.5 million. Michael Jordan, 61%. Thank you, guys. Sorry. I'm like, Mom, sorry if I got loud.
They know
with
what
you.
they do. The audience knows who to listen to.
Oh.